Okay, so if I go back to the example, the phone this was made for is about almost 2 inches wide and looks like about 1/2 inch thick. So I'm going to go back into my practice. I'm going to put a rectangle on the top, and I'm going to, again, I'm going to make a 3-point rectangle. I want it to be 2 inches, and then I want it to be 1/2 inch wide. There we go. There's my rectangle. Now I should be able to, oops, I didn't take my 2-inch dimension, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. Now I should be able to move this around wherever I want to. And ideally you want it pretty close to the back so that your sound has more room to amplify as it travels to the front. So I'm going to finish that sketch and extrude that down to cut it out. So we've got a hole for our phone. Now we want to create a little notch for our phone to sit on. 'Cause if your phone's like mine, the speaker's on the bottom. Wherever your speaker is, you need to think about that when you're creating your design. So I'm going to put a sketch on here, and I'm going to project this rectangle so I know where my phone is going to be sitting. Now I'm going to come down here. I see that rectangle. I don't want the whole rectangle to be the notch. So I'm going to make another rectangle inside there that is smaller. Whoops, it's giving me a 2-point rectangle. I want a 3-point rectangle again. So I want a small notch right inside that one. And I'm going to make it really small because this is going to be my cutout. So I'm going to finish this sketch and cut that down. So this will be how my notch fits in there. Now I'm going to make these bodies components real quick while I'm thinking about it because they're not components yet. Okay, so I've got 4 components for my 4 faces. Now I'm going to turn that last sketch back on. See how I opened up my sketches over here, and I'm going to turn it back on because I'm going to make another rectangle on that same place that's a little bit bigger. And I'm going to extrude. That didn't work. My rectangle is a little sloppy. I'm going to delete that. Oh, undo. So I will just delete that line. And in this sketch, I'll create another 3-point rectangle. And I will extrude it up 3/16 of an inch. It doesn't need to be a whole lot, just enough to get our phone off the ground. And now from the bottom, I will extrude this guy. Also 3/16. Oh, I've got to put a new sketch on there. I want to make sure it gets on this face. P for project.